What is up, you guys? It's ZXRyuu, and today we're going to continue along with our How to Master Naruto characters. So today what we're going to do is we're going to play Shino. So he's the bug guy. So Shino is really, he's kind of an interesting character to use and to get used to playing, but he can be really fun. So, so that's who we're going to do this time. All right, so so again, weak moves are on B, strong moves are on A. Or unless you're using the Wiimote, then weak moves are down on the D-pad. Anyway, for Shino, his normal B move, it's kind of this combo here. His down B is kind of like a kick at their shin, and then he does a backflip, which creates some space. His up B hits down, which can then be comboed into a normal just B combo. So his up B kind of hits them up in the air a little bit. His back B is kind of like a lunging flip that then continues the combo there. His down A captures them with the bugs. If they're guarding, though, it'll just kind of push them back a little ways. Up A is a pillar of bugs that comes down on top of them. Again, it'll push them back if they're guarding. Back A is a counter, so if they hit you, you will capture them on the ground and you'll warp behind them. So that's a good time to use like either B combos or some A combos or something like that. Forward A kind of lunges some bugs at them. It'll just push them back varying distances, whether or not they're guarding. Or just, if they are guarding, it'll push them back. If they're not guarding, it'll do a couple of hits. Forward B is kind of like a sweeping punch, which kind of ends in a backswing. So his jumping A is the bugs at a downward angle. So instead of kunai, he has the bug attacks. His jumping B is a kind of like lunging kick. Shino has combo cancels, but the timing on it is really, really weird. And I don't know that I can really explain to you how to do the timing for it. You just kind of have to figure it out. But he's got combo cancels on that move, like that. He's got, so I mean, like that one, you can cancel it there. But again, the timing is really weird, and I don't do it consistently all the time, and it's really hard for me to explain to you when to actually do it. It's not like immediately after they get hit, but it's like slightly after they get hit. But it's really weird. The only reason that I actually found that he had it was because I was trying to just mash. I was mashing Y at one point, and I realized he had them. So you might just want to try tapping the Y button, or if you're using the Wiimote, it's on C on the nunchuck. So you'll just want to sit here and kind of practice different combos to get his combo cancel timing down, because it's really critical that you do. It won't hurt you at all. It'll only help you. So learning how to get the combo canceling, especially on that move, it'll really help you out. Trust me. Now, in Naruto Clash of Ninja Revolution 3, he can't do as many on-the-ground attacks. In Naruto Gekito Ninja Taisen EX3, where on-the-ground damage is busted, Shino can do a lot of stuff. So if you see me kind of doing weird moves that don't really make sense in this game, it's because I'm used to doing them for Naruto GNT EX3, like that one, where if you cancel the last hit of B and then use up A, that'll hit in GNT EX3. It doesn't work here, though. All right, so that pretty much does it for basics. For specials, Shino's got just his normal X with no direction, which sends out a bunch of bugs and takes away the enemy's chakra. And then it also, oops, I forgot to explain something after. After this special is over, you can use up A, because when you're facing with your back to them, the up A will always go through the guard. So it's one of these things that you can follow it up after the special, because it'll always hit them. And the thing is, Shino doesn't require any chakra to use his up A after the special is over. So so you can just kind of keep hitting them to take more chakra away. So there's that. His other special is his down X, and what it does is it sends out a pillar of bugs to every single opponent that's on the stage. Now, if they're guarding, it'll just kind of push them back a little bit, but if they're not guarding, it does multiple hits and does quite a bit of damage and takes a little bit of chakra away. Actually, it takes a lot of chakra away. I didn't realize that. So it takes 75% chakra to use, and it hits everyone on the field. So if you're doing 4-player or 3-player, it does pretty good damage. So if you're behind them, I think if you're behind them, it'll go through their guard. So let's try this. Let's try getting behind them. Oh, I guess it doesn't. Huh. I thought it would go through. Weird. All right. So anyway, disregard that. So anyway, so there's that. So that's kind of the basics of how Shino works. So now let's go into the attack list. So again, he's got his neutral B combo that can be canceled. He's got one where he'll throw bugs in front of him, which puts them on the ground and gives you some spacing, which you can then follow up with like down A or something. If you kind of catch them off guard, maybe you can grab them with that. This will put you kind of still in front of them, but it'll hit them on the ground. You can cancel that backswing though, but it's got even weirder timing, and I don't do it hardly at all, just because I don't know where to push the button on that one. So you can cancel it. It has happened, but I don't know when you're supposed to press it. So it's really weird. So that one's kind of like throw some bugs, then warp behind him, and then keep punching. So then the next one. Oops. Yeah. So that throws some bugs at the end, and then it'll leave them still vulnerable with them turned around. So then you can mash out another B combo and then cancel and return to normal. So that one's pretty helpful. So that'll get behind him and then catch him. Then you can do other, things like that, or, this, or, whatever. You can kind of put some different things in with that one. Okay, forward B. If you want to try and learn how to practice canceling the backswing like that, this is a good one to sit here and practice, because yeah, it's really weird to know when to cancel that. But anyway, it can be canceled, I promise. It just is really weird to get used to doing. See, it can be canceled, but it only works in certain situations. So maybe you want to practice it with move 8. That might be a little bit more consistent way to cancel it, but it's weird. But you can do it. So again, that throws bugs, and then you can do other combos or whatever. So that's a good one if you want to just kind of combo cancel a few of the attacks. So you can lead it into the A move. I guess I didn't talk about his neutral A. So his neutral A sends out a few bugs. It'll give you 3 hits. If you press and hold it and charge it, you'll send out more of them. So you can kind of press A twice to send out kind of 2 waves of bugs, or you can charge it. Now in Naruto Gekito Ninja Taisen EX3, with Shino's latent ninja powers, in this game, if his latent ninja powers are on, if you just press the A button, you'll get a bigger stream of bugs. In Gekito Ninja Taisen EX3, if you are in critical mode, you can pretty much just spam the A button and you'll just send out wave after wave of bugs. Or you can charge it either way. But anyway, if he's in critical mode, he's got kind of some different things you can do with the bugs to really just like mess with people. Stack damage. So anyway, you can kind of stop your combo at different points along the way after you've sent out a wave of bugs, and it'll hit them to certain degrees, and then you can kind of keep comboing off of that. Okay. So this one can be canceled as well with the same method. So that's another one to practice. So yeah, you can follow it up with down B also. Oops. Ugh. Keep hitting A too late. Man, I keep messing up the timing. This one's got weird timing. So you can do either like that, or you can just mash out another combo. So the spacing is good for Shino because he can either use his down special, or you can send out a wave of bugs. Probably should turn off the latent ninja powers. So anyway, there's that. This will capture them, and then you can kind of mash out another combo to get more damage in there. Let's see here. So that's one where you can kind of start hitting them with the bugs, or let's see here. I don't know if the guard is on how this exactly works. So anyway, this is, if the guard is on, it's just another way to kind of get some more space. But anyway, it's just another way to kind of send out another wave of bugs. So again, that's just another way to space, so then you can send out another wave. Or charge it, you know, whatever, to kind of mess with them. This is just kind of a quick drop where the bugs will come down. It's another good way if they're guarding to get a little bit more space, because that'll push them back. So his running B is kind of like a lunging knee, which leads into kind of his dive kick. You can then kind of combo it with down B. It's a good way to follow up simply. Oops. I'm trying to remember if his up B... I don't think you can really hit with up B off of that. Yeah. You can kind of kick him on the ground once if you do back B. So there's kind of down and back are good ways to kind of follow that up. And then lastly, he has this one, which will give you quite a bit of space. Running B to A gives you some good space. So, I mean, you can kind of mess with them that way. If they start moving right when they get up, you can hit them with that. But if they guard immediately, then it'll just push them back a little bit more. So it's a good way to kind of get some stuff. So anyway, so what we have to work with here is a lot of moves will give you some spacing. Some combos can be canceled. Some moves can be canceled into other... Come on. So you can kind of, and in different games too, it does different things. So anyway, so you've got kind of a, you've got moves that'll give you a lot of spacing. You've got moves that will only give you a medium amount, and then there's some that'll just give you like small amounts of spacing. So, so again, use the spacing as a time to either use specials, or if you want to use cancels at the end of combos, do that. And then use the cancel to kind of send out waves of bugs. And then the bugs will go quite a ways. If you charge them, they go a little bit farther. I believe... Yeah, his forward A can be canceled, so or his running A can be canceled, so it's a really easy way to start practicing canceling timing. Yeah. You know, so I would just, the thing I would practice is immediately canceling into charging A, because it'll give you some really good options for bug combos. So anyway, so yeah, just use the spacing to charge bugs, or use down special, so you can get some good strings with that, and also it'll take a lot of their chakra away. So Shino is really good at messing with people's chakra. So, and he's just got some good strings that you can kind of gang into each other to get good combo cancels, get good hits. So. So anyway, just learning how to cancel off of the B combo is probably the best thing that you can learn with Shino. It won't hurt you at all, trust me. So anyway, bouncing them off the bugs is good. If you can kind of get them back in the air to do some combos, that's good, because they can be canceled at different points. So Shino's not really a heavy hitter. He's more kind of like a medium strength character, but just his bugs allow him to do a lot of different combo options. So just learn the spacing, learn the combo canceling timing, learn how to use, like, when to use the specials off of that. If you're playing Naruto Gekitou Ninja Taisen EX3, he has a lot more options for on-the-ground damage. But in this game, you have to use the bugs a little bit more to your advantage, which then requires that you learn the cancel timing. So if you can learn all of that, you'll really be in good shape with Shino. He's a really good character. Takes a little bit of getting used to, but he's not as nuts as like Deidara, where you're like putting bugs on the ground and putting bugs in the air and this kind of thing. So if you want to learn how to master Deidara, I would actually suggest learning how to master Shino first, because it'll be a good stepping stone. And then when Fire plays Deidara a little bit later on, you can kind of see what I mean by that. But anyway, I like Shino. He's really good. He takes a little bit of getting used to. He's good in groups. So if you're playing if you're playing 3-player or 4-player, he's really good, because you can kind of change targets with Z. and then kind of get the jump on other people on the stage. It might make them mad, and you might end up with like 2-on-1 or 3-on-1, depending on how you mess with people. But anyway, he's a really solid character, I think. So he's got a lot of really interesting options. So he's worth looking into for sure. So, and if you like Shino, hopefully this video helps you learn how to master him. But that's pretty much all there is to say on Shino. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for checking out this series. I hope you're enjoying the series on how to master Naruto characters. So I'm not really sure who we'll do next, but be sure to tune in next time for another character. And hope you guys have a good day, and we'll catch you later. See ya!